If you're looking to take the physical labour out of digging holes for your next backyard project, hiring a post hole borer will get it done smarter and quicker. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to use a post hole borer with our most popular model, the 2-person borer. We'll show you a step-by-step guide on how to get the best result out of your equipment and ensure you use it safely. When you hire a post hole borer from Hirepool, you are required to read our instructions for use sheet, which can be found either on our website, attached to your contract, or by scanning the QR code on your equipment's green tag. So please take the time to read it and follow all the safety steps. Before you start the borer, you need to ensure any obstacles have been removed from your digging area and you have a clean and tidy workspace. You need to ensure you have the appropriate safety gear, such as glasses, gloves and hearing protection on before operating. This also means no loose fitting clothing. Make sure you're also aware of the main hazards that can sit underground when using a post hole borer. Power cables, water pipes or tree roots and rocks can sit anywhere in the area where you wish to dig. With a 2-person post hole borer, you should not have the auger attached prior to starting. However, on a 1-person post hole borer, you can fit the auger first before the starting procedure. To start, the on-off switch needs to be switched on. With the choke lever pulled out, the choke is only required until the engine fires. The borer should be on the ground, supported by the operator's foot and knee to ensure the unit is secure, with one hand holding the recoil grip, with the other hand holding the frame by the throttle lever. Once the engine is fired briefly, with a few swift pulls on the starter rope, the choke lever needs to be closed or pushed in. Re-pull the starter rope to allow the engine to start and then push to full throttle to ensure the engine idles at the correct rate. If you continue to pull the starter rope with the post hole borer still on full choke after the engine fires briefly, you may flood the engine and it won't start. This means too much fuel has entered the engine and you will have to wait for the fuel to drain out of the post hole borer before you can start the process again. This should only take 5 minutes. The unit should idle for several minutes to warm up prior to attaching the auger. With the engine running at idle speed, position the auger. Make sure the end of the auger properly engages the drilling spindle's coupling. Lock the auger in the drilling spindle by rotating the clamp ring 1/4 turn counterclockwise. Once the auger is attached and you're ready to operate the borer, make sure you and the other person are holding the handles on each respective side of the borer. Lift the borer into the air and lower it from a height to dig the auger into the earth. Start slow and let the borer start digging into the ground, while applying downward pressure onto the machine until you've reached a depth of around 6 inches or 150 mil. Once you've reached that depth, remove the auger from the hole to clear the excavated earth. Continue digging in 6-inch increments, clearing the soil as you go until you reach the desired depth of your hole. If you get stuck, do not continue to dig. Stop the engine and engage the interlock lever. Then unwind the auger from the hole like a corkscrew by rotating the borer. If that doesn't work, it's time to dig the auger out. When you're finished digging, press the stop button or turn off the ignition switch and stop the engine. Allow the engine to cool down for 2 minutes before removing the auger from the machine. In summary, here are the key points to remember about correctly using a post hole borer. Make sure you have read and understood the instructions for use sheet. Make sure you have the correct safety gear. Ensure all obstacles have been removed from your work area. Once started, ensure you let the machine run idle before turning to full throttle. Dig with the borer by digging in 6-inch increments and then clearing the earth. If you get stuck, do not continue to dig. Stop the engine and engage the interlock lever. Then unwind the auger from the hole like a corkscrew by rotating the borer. And when you're finished digging, switch off the machine and allow 2 minutes to cool down before removing the auger. So there you go. There are some handy tips on how to correctly use a post hole borer that will help you get your holes dug easily and efficiently. If you'd like more information, our friendly Hirepool staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. Hirepool, the smarter hire.